Lights up. Simon sits alone in his apartment. Empty beer bottles, pizza boxes, and newspapers litter the coffee table. Simon is flipping through channels on a TV. The four channels each bring up horrific news about riots, war, and mass shootings. Simon shuts off the TV and goes to the rocking chair by the window. Voices in his head scream at Simon.
Failure. Fuck up. You're no good. Nobody likes you. Your mom should have aborted you. Kill yourself. Shut up!
He gets up and goes to the table. He opens a small box and pulls out a revolver and presses it to his chin. Lights out. Gunshot. God enters. Lights up. Simon is laying on the table. As he gets up, he looks around, confused.
Did I load blanks into this thing? No, I don't own any blanks.
Simon looks over the gun and doesn't notice God standing at the door.
Hi, Simon. Oh, no, don't be scared.
Who the hell are you? Wait, Mom? No, that's impossible. Who are you? And why the fuck do you look like my mom?
I can explain. Just put the gun down.
He's dead. Who the fuck are you?
Yes, I know. The poor thing, I never wanted her to die that way, but the human body is just so...
Simon charges her and presses the gun to her head.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm God.
Yeah, and I'm the king of Russia. Very funny, bitch. Now answer me before I put a bullet in your skull.
No, I'm serious. Your name is Simon Williams. You were born in 1995 in Melbourne, Florida, to Martha and Clyde Williams. Your mother sadly passed away when she...
How do you know all of that?
I'm God.
What? No, that's impossible. It didn't work. I'm standing here, alive. How could I be meeting God?
No, it worked all right. You did shoot yourself, and here I am.
But God is an old dude, not my mother.
Okay, first of all, you try looking young at 13.7 billion years old and being in control of an entire universe, then come talk to me. Second, I can be whatever and whoever I want. I could be a squirrel, but that would be even weirder. So I chose the one person you thought was always kind to you.
My mother.
Precisely. Now, on to the matter at hand.
She eyes the gun. Simon relaxes but keeps it pointed at her.
I'm having a drug trip, aren't I? Is this what happens? Do druggies see God?
No, there are no drugs involved. You are in fact dying.
Dying?
Yes. Well, kind of. You miss your brain by a few millimeters and your spine by a fraction of a millimeter. Your neighbor is actually banging on your door.
Why can't I hear that?
Because I wanted to talk to you uninterrupted. While they get EMTs to you and help you, we will be in a separate plane of reality talking.
Wait. We're in another dimension?
No, that was just me messing with you. You're in heaven. This is what I chose your room to look like while we talked. And if they don't save you, I will for sure give you an upgrade, because man, does this place suck.
Simon lowers the gun and stares at God.
I'm in heaven.
Yes,
But I thought suicide was a sin.
it's a technicality because your body is a temple, and because you kill yourself, you destroy the temple. But Jesus gave me some insight, and though the Bible says so, I stopped turning suicide victims away. The last thing they need is more suffering. Yes, I know it's really weird. My religion is full of technicalities, like homosexuality is mentioned as a sin, but they can still get into heaven. My son ate with gay people all the time, and he told me to forgive all of the people on earth for the rest of time of their sins. He begged me to show the human race mercy and to stop being so harsh and cruel. You know, sending him was the biggest decision I have ever made. He showed me the pain you all went through the day in and day out and made me realize all the pain I had caused.
Why do we still suffer?
What?
I said, then why do we still suffer? I have gone 15 years without you simply because I saw the world for what it was, and it's hell. I gave up on finding you because I knew that you either abandoned us or just didn't care. I mean, why would you? You sit up in that cloud of yours with all the perfect people of the world, the rich people, the priests, the good Christians, or as I like to call them, mindless sheep, while we are left to scrounge around in this shithole that we call a planet. If you cared about your people, you'd actually fucking answer our prayers. You're as merciful as people say, you'd actually fucking answer.
Thou shalt not test the Lord.
Thou shalt go fuck thyself.
Silences Simon.
You think it doesn't pain me to see all this pain my children feel? You think I don't wish I can actually talk to you all? Every day I question why Eve was so easily tempted. If it wasn't for them, you'd all have a direct line of communication to me, but Lucifer made it otherwise. This was his doing. Now he is the one with the direct line, and all I can do is speak in signs and trust that man's interpretation is right.
Unmute Simon.
I'm sorry that the world has been so unkind to you, Simon. I'm sorry to everyone that the world has been so cruel. But Lucifer and I made an agreement. He would rule hell and I would rule heaven, and earth would be neutral ground. We weren't supposed to try to rule earth, but that's what he is doing. That inner voice telling you you're worth nothing, that's Lucifer.
No, that's me. That's everyone. Everyone tells me I'm not worth it.
Verbally?
Well, no, but I know that they think it.
How? I didn't make you a mind reader.
I just do.
Your friends are worried about you. They pray to me every day for your safety and healing.
Then why am I not better?
Because you won't accept my help. I can't help you if you don't let me.
You're all powerful. You should be able to just poof it all away.
Simon, what did I say?
No, I'm not going to test you, damn it. Why don't you just make it better yourself?
First of all, I was going to say, remember what I said about that direct line being cut? That's why. And even if I could, you don't have healthy habits, so you just go spiraling back down. So I sent you your friends, the doctors, the medicine, but you stopped taking them.
They don't help.
You didn't give them the chance to. You would shut yourself out and lie to these people I sent to help you, saying you feel fine. Also, they don't worry about you. Well, guess what? They saw through your lies and still pray and worry about you.
Yeah, and look where their prayers got me. Besides, they're better off without me.
Says who? Them?
I say so. I'm just a burden to them all.
Are you?
Out to the side, away from the action, Mike, Claire, and Sarah enter.
Is he all right?
I don't know. I just got here.
I was going over there to check on him, and I heard a gunshot. I kicked his door down and instantly called 911. He's in surgery now.
That's good. Fuck! We should never have let him be alone for this long.
We all had a busy work week. Not much we could have done about it. All we can do now is pray for him and be by his side, as always.
God help him.
Does that sound like you're a burden?
That's exactly what a burden would do. Sure, I get that they care about me, but they shouldn't worry about me like this. If I die, I die, and that's that. They'll move on.
No, they won't, Simon. They're in that hospital because they love and care about you. Your one friend even kicked down the door to save you. If you were a burden, they wouldn't have done any of this.
Yeah. Mike was always the rational one. Give him a problem or anything, and he'll give you 10 different ways to view it and even more facts about why it's right or wrong. So caring for everyone he met. Sarah was the hard mom of the group. If she found out you hadn't drunk water that day, she'd first smack you and then cuss you out, and then she'd make you drink water. She was always tough on me because I was the one she was most worried about. And Claire, oh, Claire. She was always the first one to give out the greatest hugs. I swear you sent one of your angels to Earth and it was named Claire. After all the shit that I put them through, they still care.
Yeah,
Why?
because that's what friends do. They love and support each other until the bitter end.
What did I do to deserve them?
You were born.
Yeah. And does that also explain why my dad was abusive? Why my mom was whipped away from me by cancer? Why I can't hold a job? Why I can't do anything right? Because I was born?
No, Simon. All of those things were out of my control. Your father fell to the devil when he started drinking more and more. And like I said, I never wanted your mother to die like that, but the human body has still some kinks to it to work out. I wish I could have stopped it and helped her to get better, but it took her too quickly.
No, you took her too quickly. You take people's souls to heaven, yeah? So you took her from me and you left me with that bastard.
I don't control death. I make life, and after that, it's out of my control.
Bullshit. Life and death are two sides of the same coin.
It's not that simple.
You killed people for Moses. Did you kill people for Noah?
That wasn't me. That was the angel of death. Noah's world was plunged into sin and darkness. It needed a reset.
What about this world? When is this world getting its reset, huh?
This world is fine because I am no longer the ruthless God I once was. I have grown merciful, and I've seen the potential this world has to fix itself and get better.
And how's that? By everyone bowing down to you?
Not that submissively, but essentially. More like when humanity has purged hatred from their hearts.
Ooh, how noble.
It's what my son wanted. You know, love thy neighbor as I have loved you.
Yeah, I also know thou shalt not lie with another man.
Those were different times, Simon. I was a blind God. I refused to see mercy and compassion for those who did not follow me. Homosexuality, well, wasn't a concept at the time, but was not to my creation. In order to create life, it must be a man and a woman, but now I see that people will love who they want to love, and that's fine. Jesus showed me how to be merciful to the people of my world. So whether you're gay, straight, or whatever you humans are coming up with, it doesn't matter. As long as you're happy, it's fine with me.
So you're saying I can still get into heaven even though I'm,
Still coming to terms with it, are you? Yes, you can still get into heaven. As long as you live by Jesus' commands, you are allowed in.
But what about all the others who don't? Are they still allowed in?
That's why I do this. With every death or suicide, I come and talk to them. I learn their heart and see their character. Most of the time they get in, but with some, they are just so full of hate that I cannot allow them to enter heaven.
And how's my character? How's my soul?
Troubled. You are not only at war with your father, but with yourself. You struggle to see the good in others and yourself, yet you still show kindness to others and respect them for being human.
That's it? I could have told you that. Was my suicide not enough evidence to show that I hate myself? You know I went atheist because of my father. He was all about you. When I would act even slightly gay or just not as masculine, he would beat me and my mother. She would encourage me, but then she would get beaten for that too. He would always say, "This is God's house, and I will not have a faggot sinner in my home," before he beat me. I hate him so much, and I hated you for making him my father.
If he was about me, then why do I plan to send him straight to hell? His mind was easily corrupted by sin and hatred to the point where the devil had swallowed him. His favorite targets are alcoholic fathers. But I never meant for that to happen, and if I could have intervened, I would have in a heartbeat.
Lies! I prayed for months that you would help, but you never came. All you did was sit up there on your throne and look down on us and not give a damn.
Does this show that I don't care about my people? I try to help, I really do, but...
Yeah, it's Adam and Eve's fault, I know. But there has to have been something you could have done. You're all powerful. You could have just struck him with lightning or something.
Contrary to popular belief, I don't have much control over nature. Sure, I can create a storm, but
Enough excuses! Just send me to hell or heaven or wherever and just let this end. I want no part in this miserable life.
And what about your friends? They'll be miserable if you die and their lives will feel just as worthless. See?
God, please don't take him from us.
Has the doctor said anything? The nurse, is he all right?
He's still in surgery.
If I was just a little earlier, I could have stopped him.
Hear that? This is what they'll be like for the rest of their lives.
How do you know?
Because I still get prayers from family and friends who had a loved one kill themselves years and years ago. Mothers still crying for their child 20 years after. Alcoholic fathers turn sober.
Don't say he has hope. He will never care if I'm dead.
I wasn't necessarily saying your father, but I've seen it happen. You have no idea how this impacts everyone you have ever met. Shock, surprise, pain, all of those emotions will flood the hearts of those around you because of this decision.
So what? I just go back and live that same miserable life all over again?
Or you work on being better, taking better care of yourself, taking your medication, getting help, applying yourself more. There is so much left out there for you to do.
I just have a hard time seeing the point. I have a degree in business, but that's gotten me nowhere. I can't hold a job. I can't get a date. I'm fat, I'm ugly. I mean, what's the point when I'm everything that I'm not supposed to be?
I never made humans perfect, but I still love them the way that they are. Well, most of them.
Who's not on that list?
Your father and anyone like him.
Can you at least tell me what you have planned? That way I have something to look forward to.
All I can say is if you start working on yourself, the rest will fall in place.
So no, you can't tell me.
Simon, my plan adapts for you to your life choices. It's not set in stone.
So if I go back and actually try at life, you really think things will get better?
I'm sure of it. See if you can move in with one of your friends. Get away from this dump. No offense.
No, please keep roasting this place. It sucks. I don't know what to do. I have no job. I have no degree in anything. What do I do?
You'll find something that suits your talents.
What if I don't know my talents?
You'll find them. Try out construction. That should suit you. You should be out of surgery by now.
Wait, I survived?
Yes, I made sure you got a great surgeon.
So, this is it, huh?
Yes, it was wonderful talking to you, Simon.
Yeah, I guess it was nice. But I just don't really know how to process this.
Nobody does. People often wake up believing this to be nothing but a dream. Goodbye, Simon. Best of luck to you out there.
God opens the door.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll see you again sometime.
There is no rush, Simon. Take your time trying to see me again.
They stand there in an awkward silence.
Simon,
Yeah?
you're in a hospital, remember? To leave this place, you'll have to exit through the door to get back to reality.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Anytime, Simon.
They exit. Guys, he's waking up!
Simon!
Oh, Simon, we were so worried about you.
How do you feel?
All right, I guess. I had the strangest dream during all of this. Hey, quick question. Can I move in with one of you? I don't think living on my own is good for me.
My roommate's moving out. You could take his spot.
Thanks, man. Also, guys, I have something to tell you.